It is July the 31st, 2025, and I hope everybody's been having a wonderful day so far today. And I hope everybody's staying cool out there as well, because it is hot. I know it's hot all across the world right now. So wherever you're at watching this, I hope that you stay cool today, because it's getting to the point where it's getting kind of dangerous how hot that it's getting. So just be safe while you're outdoors. Make sure that you're hydrating, drinking water, and if you start to feel like like you're getting too hot, lightheaded, stuff like that, take a break, sit down for a second, and don't push yourself too hard. In this weather like it is, you can really get yourself sick, not paying attention to your body when you're out in temperatures like this. But anyway, I keep saying that I'm going to talk about this topic about liver disease and all that stuff, but once again I came across something today that I think I really need to talk about opposed to anything else, because I think this is kind of this is one of those things that's I've never really talked about on here before. I've never done anything like this, but I just think that this is super important to discuss this day for one simple reason, because what I'm going to be talking about today could potentially lead to somebody having a relapse, and not on purpose. The thing with relapse is just one sip, one drink could send you right back down that path. That's all it takes. I mean, really, one sip. As soon as you get the taste for it, it's pretty much game over from that point forward, because you've already drank it. In our mind, we tell ourselves, well, I already did it now, so what does it matter? I'm going to go ahead and drink just for today. I'm going to finish drinking this. I've already drank, so I'm going to drink for today, and tomorrow I won't drink. But since I've already broken the seal, why not? And that's the way our mind works. And that's the reason I want to talk about this today, because I was looking at the news this morning before I got outside to start doing some yard work, and this article popped up, and as soon as I read this, I said, I've got to talk about this today. I mean, this is pretty important. So let me go ahead and get into that. The topic for today is actually a news article, like I said, that I found this morning. And I'm going to go ahead and read this off. Now, the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm not going to read the full name of the company it's basically an energy drink. It is an energy drink. And like I said, I'm going to just say C instead of the name of the energy drink, and I'm pretty sure that you can figure out which energy drink this is. I just don't want to say the name of it. I don't want to get sued by this company or something like this, although this is a news article. Once again, I just don't want to say the name of the company, but it's not hard to figure this one out. And I've already spoken about this energy drink before, because this energy drink contains a substance called green tea extract, which can be really, really hard on your liver. They say do not drink this because it can cause liver damage. And like I said, I've spoken about this before. As a matter of fact, I went to go see my GI doctor one time, and I brought to him a pack of pills I was taking. I still do take, but it's these diabetes vitamins, and there's like 7 different vitamins that come in this little pack. It's a box of diabetes vitamins. I think they're made like Nutrimate or something like that. But anyway, in this box are just a bunch of little packets, and they're little like individually packed plastic packs that are very easy to rip open, and there's like I said, like 7 different vitamins in there. One of them's a big pill of fish oil, magnesium, a multivitamin, vitamin C, and then one of them was green tea extract. And when I took them to my doctor, because I wanted him to look at them and make sure they're okay for me to take, he went through and looked at them and then took the green tea extract pill out and said, do not take these. These can be really hard on your liver. So he said everything else in this is fine, just do not take the green tea extract pill. So every time that I open up my vitamin pack, I just throw that one away. But once again, this energy drink does contain green tea extract, so I wouldn't drink this energy drink to begin with. But if you do drink this energy drink, and it's the reason I'm talking about this today, because I feel like a lot of us probably do drink energy drinks. You get off of the alcohol, And you start venturing into a lot of non-alcoholic drinks, and a lot of times people will start drinking energy drinks, especially in the beginning of your sobriety, because you feel so tired. When we first get sober, alcohol, especially if you're like me, when you drank, you got a lot of energy. Every time that I drank, well, not every time, but for the most part, when I drank, I got wound up. Some people, alcohol is a depressant for them, and it makes them sleepy, tired, really, really relaxed. And, alcohol would relax me, but it would also give me a ton of energy. I would get super wound up. I guess I'm one of those people that got the opioid effect from the alcohol. Like I said, I would get super wound up, super energetic, really, really talkative, super euphoric. So once again, I just wanted to talk about this today, and I'm going to go ahead and read this article off to you guys. U.S. authorities are warning consumers of C energy drinks to check their case after some were accidentally filled with vodka. So once again, this is why I wanted to talk about this today, because these energy drinks were accidentally filled with a vodka drink, and they are on the shelves right now. There is a recall for these, and they're trying to get them all pulled off the shelf. But I want to make sure that somebody doesn't make the mistake of picking one of these energy drinks up, thinking that it's the energy drink, and they start drinking it and realize there's actually alcohol in here, and then all of a sudden relapse. And it's not even your fault. You just picked up an energy drink thinking that it's an energy drink, and next thing you know, you're drinking a vodka seltzer drink, and it's, like I said, it's game over, and it wasn't even your fault. If I was to accidentally drink one of these things, it would be over. I would be straight right back to the store, like, well, I already did it now. It wasn't even my fault. I would really give myself, a hall pass to drink, because I'd be like, I didn't even try to drink today. I just picked up an energy drink, and next thing you know, I'm drunk. And, I'm going to go back to the store and get some more beer or whatever, because I didn't mean to. It was an accident. So once again, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, or U.S. FDA, issued the warning for the Astro Vibe Blue Raz edition of the drink. The mix-up came about after a packaging supplier mistakenly shipped empty C cans to the vodka seltzer company High Noon, which filled them with alcohol. High Noon is also recalling some of its beach variety packs, which came from the same production line. No illnesses or adverse events have been reported for the impacted products, US FDA added. The recall affects 2 product lots, which the US FDA published on its website. And this is another reason I'm talking about this too, because these were shipped to my state. The products were shipped to retailers in Florida, New York, Ohio, South Carolina, Virginia, and Wisconsin between July 21st and July 23rd. The recalled High Noon packs include the retail code UPC 0850000400065, along with the following lot codes: LCCC 17JL25 1400 to LCCC 17JL25 2359. And then the other one is LCCC 18JL25 0000 to LCCC 18JL25 0300. The C cans include the retail code UPC. I'm going to add this, the link to this article in a pinned comment, so you can pull this up and look these lot codes up yourself. I don't want to keep reading these all off because, number one, you're going to have to stop the video, get a pen and paper, write it all down. And there's a whole bunch more of these codes. So I'm not going to read the rest of these off. Once again, I'm just going to take this article and I'm going to put it in a pinned comment. That way you can go straight to the pinned comment, hit the hyperlink. It's going to take you straight to this article and you can look these UPC codes up yourself. It says the lot codes are lasered on the bottom of cans. Consumers are advised to dispose of the C Astro Vibe energy drink, sparkling blue Raz edition cans with the impacted lot codes and not consume the liquid, the US FDA said. High Noon Beach variety packs with different lot codes are not affected by the recall and are safe to consume if added. So the High Noon is a vodka seltzer drink. But anyway, that's the article right there. Once again, somehow or another, they shipped the wrong cans to this vodka seltzer company, and they put the vodka seltzer, because those cans, I guess, are the same exact size. They're probably coming from the same manufacturer, just that manufacturer is printing that C energy drink label on the one, and they're putting the vodka seltzer company on the other. Because a lot of these cans are the tall, skinny ones that look like a Red Bull can or something like that. They're probably all coming from the same manufacturer, the same can company. And they made some kind of mistake and got something mixed up. And I guess they probably just throw these blanks into a machine, and they do whatever it does. It goes through the little line, pours the liquid in there. They put the cap on it, they pasteurize it and all that stuff, and then they send it off. And it sounds like that happened, and all of these energy drinks got filled with this vodka seltzer and shipped off to stores and put on the shelves as an energy drink. And once again, I'm talking about this today because I think this is super important. If you have any of these drinks in your house, or if you go to the store and you drink this brand of energy drinks, do not pick up what I just told you, that Blue Raz Vibe or whatever it is. It's going to be in a pinned comment. You can go look at the article yourself and make sure that you can see for yourself which one it is. But once again, I just wanted to talk about this today so that no one went out, ran to the convenience store, first thing in the morning, picked up an energy drink on their way to work, and start drinking it, and all of a sudden you've got a buzz, and you didn't mean for this to happen. This could be a relapse that you had nothing to do with, but it happens. If I was to accidentally drink one of these, it would be game over. As soon as I drank that can, it would be over. I would get in my car and drive straight to the store, pick up a case of beer or whatever I would do, and it would be a mess. And once again, I'm talking about this today just so no one else goes out there and makes that mistake, especially with all the hard work that you've put into getting sober, going through the whole withdrawal process. I mean, it's hard. And, you've worked so hard to get to where you at to, not accidentally mess this up because you just wanted to pick up an energy drink and all of a sudden you realized it's got vodka seltzer in it. So that's a huge mistake. What if kids drank that? Especially people like us, that are recovering, alcoholics, or people that are recovering with AUD. We accidentally pick one of these up, and this could happen, I'm sure, with just about anything. If they made that mistake with that, there's all kinds of bottles and cans that are all the same size. I'm sure the same deal. They're all coming from the same manufacturer, and they just have different labels on them, and things could get mixed up. I'm sure this won't be the last time something like this happens. So, once again, just be careful out there. Maybe just take a sniff of your drink before you drink it. Make sure if it's a can or a bottle or something that really resembles something that gets packaged with alcohol, just be careful. Like I said, maybe just take a little sniff, maybe just a little sip before you go gulping it down. Because, once again, these kind of mistakes could happen again, and they probably will. But I really wanted to talk about this today so that no one else went out there. If you live in one of these states, and even if you don't live in one of these states, I would not pick this drink up just for that reason. I mean, it could have been accidentally shipped off to your state, and they just haven't figured it out yet. So, once again, I just want to talk about this today so that no one else went out there and made that mistake. Guys, let's stay sober today. One more day. This truly is one day at a time. I say it all the time, but yesterday's already gone. If you relapsed yesterday, okay, that was yesterday, but we do have today. Today, you can make the decision that I am not going to drink. Tomorrow's not even here yet. Don't worry about that. Stop putting all of your energy into worry about tomorrow. You don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. But right now, the decisions that we make right now will affect tomorrow. You know, the decisions that we make today will impact our future. And if we decide to drink today, that is definitely going to impact our future in a negative way. If we decide to stay sober today, it's going to affect our future in a positive way. So let's not drink today. Let's not drink tonight. Let's stay sober one more day. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's not here, but today we do have the option to make that decision to stay sober, and let's do just that. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. And once again, I just wanted to come on here and talk about this because I think this is something that's really important for people to know about so that they don't make that mistake and, potentially get into a really bad relapse and you didn't even mean to do so. So anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching. Guys, I love you all so much. And until tomorrow, I will see you then. Y'all have a great rest of your day.